This video is factoring, but it's part 2. So if you haven't done part 1 yet, I suggest you go back and look at part 1. Part 2 just gets a little bit more complex, but the idea is the same. Okay, we're going to start with a slightly more complex piece where we have x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now in factoring part 1, we simply looked for the common parts and we took it out. But here, well, that doesn't work as well. So we need a better tool, a more sophisticated tool. And the one thing that we've used in a lot of the math classes here is the box backwards. So I'm going to do that first. You do a box here, and we know that this, and what we're trying to find is what's going to go up here and what's here. And we know what's already inside. That's done. So we can start by putting in x squared. And we know down here in this bottom corner, this has to be equal to the 6. I'm going to go with a 2, and we know that that has to be the 6. So now, what are our choices? What do we know? What has to go here and here in order to multiply that box? We know that. That has to be x and x. And then down here though, this box where the 6 is, what could these be? This could be a 1 and a 6, because 1 times 6 would be 6, or it could be a 2 and a 3. Well, the catch is, whatever it is here is going to have to also work for these boxes so that when we add up these boxes, we get 5x. So if you think, wait, I could do a 1 and a 6 as, what are your combinations? To get your 6, we could do a 1 and a 6, or we could do a 2 and a 3. Now, which of those two pairs will add up to give you 5? Oh, the second one, 2 and a 3. Okay, so that's actually your answer right there. You want to put a 2 here and a 3 there, so when we multiply that, we're going to get a 2x, and when we multiply this here, we would get a 3x. So of course, when you think that this here will give you that 5, you're all set. So the factors are x plus 3 times x plus 2. Now, how do you know that this is the answer? Well, you find the product. Just like in video 1 where factoring takes things apart and distribution puts it back together, solving this, finding the product of these two factors, these are called factors, finding the product of them, using whether you use the FOIL or the box method, will actually go the other direction. So we've now gone full circle. While factoring takes you from here and gets you into this factored form, using FOIL or finding the product goes the other direction. So we've gone 2 directions here. FOIL and finding the product goes this direction. Factoring goes this direction. Okay? I'm going to give you a couple of examples to try out. Here we go. The first one will be x squared plus 5x plus 4. The second one will be x squared minus 5x plus 6. On this one here, remember, a negative times a negative gives you a positive. So consider using 2 negatives to get this. 2 negatives will give you a positive. And the third one I would like you to try would be x squared minus 144. Now keep in mind that there's something missing in the middle. You know, we could rewrite that one as a thing that's missing in the middle would be x squared minus 0x minus 144. So whatever is going to be in the middle has to cancel itself out to give you that, okay? Go ahead and try these. Ask me questions. We have lots of examples if you need more practice with this. And we're actually going to go ahead and make a factoring video number 3 to help you even further with this.